In this video, I will show you how to get inside Dogtown in update 2.0, but without the official Phantom Liberty expansion. Now this works on PS5. First, you want to go to the Colosseum fast travel point, and it's called the Stadium Parking. Then what you want to do is you want to go on the road to the right and then go up, so you are to the right of the stadium. Now there's a place here you can hug the wall, and there is a protruding metal part you can jump on top of. Just keep your left analog stick towards the wall and do double jumps. You should be able to land on it and then double jump again. Then the railing to the left, you can now double jump on top of it. Now there is an invisible wall to the left of here, so what you can do is just keep the left analog stick towards the left and glide along towards this wall and then double jump up. Now this is the furthest you can go. Now what you want to do is you want to use a trick of calling in your vehicles, and what that will allow you to do is to be able to put your vehicles in the air. Now at this location, you want to face the third window area a little bit to the right there, and then call a car, a long car. You can follow the exact vehicles I use, or you can just basically choose one from your list of cars you have gathered. Now there is no exact sequence of cars you need to do. You just need to make sure that the cars spawn within the non-invisible wall area. Now if you were to spawn them too close to the invisible wall, they don't appear. They will appear on the street. Now so basically you just do exactly what I am doing. Just keep spawning cars in a line. And what I am trying to do is try to keep them closer and closer to the invisible wall. And soon you will be very close to this area here, and you can also do reverse and then spawn cars in reverse. So each point of the car spawning, I am basically trying to keep the cars as close to the invisible wall as possible. And up to a point, your car should be close enough so that you are able to open the door. Now, in order to open the door, you need a car that is below it to stand on it, and then get close to the car near it, and you can open the door. And what that will do is let you safely go down inside the car. And sometimes if it's close enough to the invisible wall, you will actually fall on the other side through the invisible wall, and that's how you get past the invisible barrier. Okay, now in this example, I will show what happens if you fail. Now I'm gonna run to it and then hurry and then press square button to get in the car. I don't die, but as you can see, this one was not close enough to the invisible wall. So from here you can exit the vehicle and jump back up to the area you were in. So just follow this path. And basically you are back at this place. Simply do the same thing and go back to your row of cars. Okay, so I'm going to repeat. I will be spawning more cars. Now notice that it is okay to spawn them very close to each other. They will basically just overlap each other. Now your goal is to vary the distance between each spawn, so sometimes you get a car close enough so that you can actually walk to the door. Now you see this blue car, there's a car below, so I can open this blue car now. And in this case, because it was on another car, I'm sort of stuck there. Now when you open the door, what happens is you will fall down. But it's okay, we will not be injured because we are actually inside the car when it's falling. Now it might take a few cars down, that is fine. Just go back to your row of cars again. Okay, so if you notice that we have different heights of cars, those are good. So as you spawn, the cars will get higher and higher and higher, and when you reverse, they go higher in the opposite direction. So you want to vary calling cars behind you and then turn around and do the same thing. And what happens is you have different layers of cars at different levels. For example, here the green car is above the blue car. Now, eventually, if you do this over and over again, you will have a car that's close enough to the invisible wall, and you can simply just open the door, and it should fall through the invisible wall and on the other side. As you can see, this car is actually on the opposite side of the wall. So we did one of the harder parts. We got through the invisible wall. Please give video a like. Now there is a second wall we need to get past, another invisible wall. And to get there, you want to climb this area. To the left is the Colosseum. And you just want to go up here and turn left, turn right. And there should be a ledge on the right you can jump on top of. You want to get on top of this glass building here. It's actually part of the subway system. If you are here, you want to do some saves. And it is a good idea because what will happen is sometimes you fail and then you spawn outside of this Colosseum and you have to do it all over again. So what I did was I saved at this point. Okay, the second invisible wall is behind us. So what you want to do is do the same thing. Spawn cars as close as possible to the invisible wall, and then do the perpendicular spawning in order to get different levels of cars. So one of them is above a car that you can stand on and you can open the door. So at this point you can see that I am doing vertically to the direction I spawned the car before, and that is to get cars at different levels so I can stand on one of them and open the door of the one above it. Okay, so this car looks like it is close to the invisible wall and I can open it to get across the invisible wall. And success, we got through the second invisible wall. Please subscribe. This took time to figure out. Discovered by Etipo, me. Okay, so now what you want to do is you want to go straight, and this is Dogtown, an update 2.0 of Cyberpunk 2077 without the Phantom Liberty expansion. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the secrets in this area as I explore it in follow-up videos.